Hello and welcome to the final class in this 6-week series. This is yoga for your muscular system, for your muscles. So before you start to worry, obviously let's consider that muscles are more than for just strength, right? So whilst we will be being careful and doing a little bit of strength work, we're also looking at the muscle tone, muscle flexibility, and releasing muscles, relaxing your muscles as well. So all of those aspects are important and a part of the yoga practice today. And I've designed a class which really doesn't focus on one muscle group in particular, but actually uses arm muscles, core, back, hip flexors, and legs. So it's really quite a comprehensive picture so that I'm encouraging you to utilize all muscles. I will also be working with the diaphragm in your breathing and considering the heart as a muscle as well. But I want you to really have a full body experience where you're not overworking, overstraining one particular muscle group in this practice. Okay. So, also, I wanted to say this is why I'm sitting on this. I just wanted to quickly suggest or just recommend using something like this. This is a foam roller, and you can work and roll out your muscles. And I think this is really, really helpful as well. I don't have any training in foam rolling, so I'm not going to incorporate it into the class, but I recommend checking out the melt method. But foam rolling is so helpful for tight muscles, ensuring that you're not overstraining your tendons, which also connect to your joints and can also cause tendonitis and joint problems. So it's highly recommended. Okay, so we're going to start with a short mindfulness exercise before we go into the actual asana practice. So you can stay seated or feel free to lie down, whatever you prefer. But we'll just settle in to the present moment and just look around your room and see if you can find 5 things that you like, 5 different things that you like or that you enjoy looking at. Maybe it's beautiful, maybe you like the color, or maybe it has a special memory attached. Can be absolutely anything, but just look around your room now and see if you can focus on 5 different elements and really take the time to see them with new eyes. So looking at the texture, looking at the colours, considering the connected memory attached. Just slowing down and focusing on the present. Okay, good. And next, we're going to touch. So I want you to touch 4 different things around you. So it could be an item of clothing. Just see if you can have a childlike curiosity. So see if you can notice the texture, the temperature, how the touching it makes you feel. Yeah, you can touch anything. It can be your yoga mat, can be the floor texture. Spending a little time to experience the sensation of touch. Okay, great. So now gently close your eyes. And next, we're going from outside to inside gradually. Next, see if you can notice 3 different sounds. So obviously there's the sound of my voice or the music. what's the furthest away sound you can hear? Maybe it's some traffic noise. Just reflect on that sound. Is there an association? What does it remind you of? And focus on the sounds in the room. Could be a white noise. And the sound closest to you, can you hear the sound of your breathing? Okay, and then next, I want you to smell two different smells. I know this is a bit weird, but you can smell your hair, or you smell the shampoo in your hair. You can smell your item of clothing. Perhaps you can smell the detergent. You can even smell your hand. Hands are often a surprising source of smells because obviously we're touching lots of different things through the day. Maybe you're going to smell your hand wash. My hands often smell like garlic because I chop a lot of garlic. And it's I often don't obviously get it all this essence off. Okay. And then lastly, see if you can experience taste in your mouth. And apologies to anyone who might struggle with taste and smell with COVID. If that's the case for you, you can also remember a memory of taste and smell. But for those that do have taste, see if you can taste inside your mouth. Maybe there's an obvious taste, or it might be very subtle. It tastes bitter, or sweet, or sour, or just notice and see if there's again any association. Okay, great. So we're going to start off with pranayama practice, a breathing practice, working on the muscle of breathing, which is your diaphragm. So we're going to have some gentle belly breathing, gently inflating your belly, exhaling, and really focusing on the diaphragm. Noticing, see if you can connect with the movement of the diaphragm, the location of it. You can also put one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly, and see if you can move the belly hand while the chest hand stays still. Noticing the gentle rising and falling of the hand on your belly. And also see if you can squeeze out the air on the exhale, again using your muscles, engaging your core to really rinse out all of the air, all of the carbon dioxide and anything else that your body is releasing before you take a next in breath. That's good. For the next couple of breaths, you want to lengthen the exhale, so perhaps breathe in for 4 counts, hold it, then exhale for 7 or 8 counts. It's up to you. Don't force yourself to do something that doesn't feel good. Great. So if you're seated, lie down your back. If you're already lying down your back, just And return back to your regular breathing pattern. And we're going to begin our warm-up exercises. So we'll start off by rolling the wrists. So you make a small fist and then gently roll the wrists in one direction and then in the other direction. Relax down and we'll roll the ankles. So rolling the ankles, making the big toes go in a big circle. As we warm up the ankles, your calves are already getting a little bit of a warm up too. Change direction. And you can also stop and point and flex your toes. Point, flex your toes, which also warms up calves as well. Lovely, and helps your circulation. Okay, and bend the knees into the chest and put your palms on top of your knees, and then guide your knees apart, opening the hips, and then slowly join them back together. And we're going to go into circles of the hip joints, taking your own time, going as fast or as slowly, as big or as small as you need. Always listen to your body. Don't change direction. Okay, come back to center, and then you can still be holding onto your knees, but gently lift your feet up in the air and then bend your knees. Just lift and bend a few times, warming up the knee joints a little bit. Great. Then put your feet down. Knees can be bent. All right, and then we'll drift the head over to the side, warming up the side of the neck. Come back to center, and then turn to the other side. Back to center. And then see if you can move your head so that you're still looking at the ceiling, but your ear is going towards your shoulder. You can use your hand to help with that as well if you wish. Just holding there in a gentle stretch of the side of the neck. That's good. Moving back to center, changing over. Ear goes towards shoulder. Nice. And back to center. We'll shrug the shoulders up and down a few times and do some gentle circles. All right, and then put your hands onto your shoulders. I'm going to draw circles with your elbows, exploring the range of motion of your shoulder joints today. Noticing how they're feeling. It can go as big or as small, as fast or as slowly as you wish. It's all good. It's all helping. Change direction. Okay, and then relax. And before we get started, actually, I would just say that there are some elements of strength and practicing here, and there's a few things that might be a little bit intense for you. So please always, like I always say, always listen to your body and don't push. Just do what is the right amount for you. Okay. On that note, actually, I've started some pelvic tilts. So if you haven't got your feet planted, your knees on the ground, to do so, your hands can come down to by the side, and we're going to do some pelvic tilts, which is a lovely warm-up exercise for your inner abdominal muscles. So we're just going to flex. So tailbone comes towards your knees, points towards your knees, and your navel draws in, and then relax down. Spine is flat. So just go in your own time with your own breathing. It's a small motion. If you're looking at the video, you probably don't see me doing very much. I'm tilting with my hand to illustrate. And it doesn't really feel like much is happening, but I promise you that this is a really great exercise and is so helpful if you have POTS or dysautonomia to help your circulatory system pump a lot more efficiently through the body. Okay, gently relax. And we're going to extend the legs long and extend the arms overhead. Come into a nice straight line. Have a nice stretch. Stretching out all the muscles. Keep breathing. And lovely stretch. Okay, and then still stay stretched, but we're going to bring the hands to the right and the feet to the right. You can lift your pelvis up and go move your hips a bit to the left as well. But basically, we're coming into our nice crescent banana pose. So you can also grasp the hand, the wrist in the hand, and you can put your left foot over the right if you want to intensify that stretch. Let's get to a point of stillness and see if you can feel all the lovely stretch all the way down the left side of the body. Keep breathing. So it's stretching all the muscles from your hand, all down the arm, all down the side of the body, down the hip, all down the leg to the foot. Really a lovely side stretch of everything. Keep breathing. And then coming back to center, still stretched. And then we're going to bring the hands and feet to the left side this time. And again, you can lift the hips and move the hips a little bit to the right, deepen the stretch. Just find the point that feels right for you, and then just see if you can relax into it. It's a passive stretch, so you shouldn't be holding on with your muscles. Just see if you can enjoy and rest here. It's good. Lovely stretch all the way down the side of your body, down the right side this time. And go back to center. And we're going to hug the knees into chest. Nice when release pose. Hugging in. And keep your head planted on the ground. If you want to, you can sway back and forth as well for a little extra back massage. That's good. Okay, so a lovely connection to your whole body here. Okay, so this is the first place where you can either stay and rest if you're lower in spoons today, or if you'd like to try a little bit of a strengthening position. We're going to lift the arms and the legs up in the air for dead bug pose. So the core is engaged. So it works your arms, legs, and core all at the same time. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. And hug knees into chest. Good stuff. Okay, and then from here you can just roll onto your side, your knees still bent. And we're going to start some leg exercises, some leg poses today. So you can either have your head in your hands like I'm doing, or you can relax your head down like so. Just go with whatever feels right for you. But we're going to do some clams here. It's going to be some nice slow, low repetition clams. So keep your heels together, but we're going to slowly open the upper knee upwards. And this is working the hip, outer hip flexors. So if you're finding this very hard, you might not have as much motion as me, and that's completely fine. Let's see if you can hold at that point of resistance. Keep breathing and then gently close. Take a breath here. We'll do a couple more. So in your own time, just gently open out. So we're working, strengthening the hip muscles, which also, by the way, is also handy for POTS management. And gently close. We'll do one more, but feel free to rest if you feel like you need to. Always listen to your body, what it's telling you. Okay. And gently close, and then we're going to straighten the legs, stay in the side position, straighten the legs. And we're going to gently lift upper leg up in the air. Keep your legs straight. You can engage your foot for a little bonus calf stretch. Doesn't really matter how big you're opening. The muscle groups are getting worked. And gently relax. Take a breath. I'll do one more of these in your own time. Gently lift. It's also working the outer hip flexors. Very important. And gently relax down. Oh, I feel definitely feel that burn. Okay, so then we're going to bend the upper leg, and then we're going to do a little lift for the lower leg. And so again, if you feel like you can only lift a tiny amount because your muscles are not so strong here, that's absolutely fine. Any kind of lift is beneficial. Okay, so in your own time, then lift your foot, possibly lower leg off the ground. You can bend, flex your foot as well. 3, 2, 1, and gently relax. Take a breath. Maybe have a sip of water. Okay, we'll go one more time. Gently lifting. You can try point it this time, see what the difference feels like. And just relax. And then we're going to extend the top leg out. So we're having a little bonus stretch, and you can release your head down to the ground here. Option to connect your hands together if you wish, with having a little extra stretch. That's great. Keep breathing. Okay, I'm going to turn over to the other side. On the way over, if you want to, you can do some windscreen wiper legs if you want to release anything there. Otherwise, roll onto the other side. I'm going to change over so you can see me. Okay. So again, we're bending the knees generously, planting the hand down. So the heels are connected, and we're going to gently open our clam. I know this feels a bit Pilates-ish, and I guess it is, but these are also yoga poses, every single one of them. Okay, and gently release, taking a breath. Noticing how your body is feeling, what it's telling you. Okay, and if you're ready, you can open again. Gauging that outer hip flexor. This is the point here where it's working really hard. A lot of people have weak hip flexors with a lot of sitting around and things, and of course if you've got a chronic condition, then it's all the more closed leg, give a little rest. But in the general population, this is a very common thing to need to exercise better. Okay, one more time. Open the knee. And close. Now we'll extend the legs out. And when you're ready, I'm going to lift the top leg up in the air. Again, it doesn't really matter how far you open. We're working again the outer hip flexors and your legs as well. I'm a bit wobbly on this side actually. Interestingly. You'll flex your heel. 2, and gently come back down. Taking a breath. Okay, one more time. Lifting up. You might feel a bit of warmth where this is working. And gently release. And then we're bending the knee generously. Obviously, in your own time, you can do more repetitions if you wish to. I just want to make sure that it's not too much for anybody doing this recording. Okay, and then gently lift the lower foot up. 3, 2, 1. And release back down. Taking a breath. I'll do one more inner leg lift. Your own time to lifting. If you have hip issues like I do, you might feel the hip grinding a little bit on the ground. It's okay, as long as it's not too painful. And gently release. Okay, great. And then we're going to straighten the top leg. We'll just settle into a little extra passive stretch here. That's great. Reconnecting with your breath, reconnecting with your diaphragm, and also reconnect with your heart, also an important muscle of the body. As we steady our breathing, our heart should also settle a little bit more. Okay, great. And then we're going to straighten out of that. If you wish, you can do some windscreen wiper legs again to release anything. Otherwise, we're going to roll onto our fronts and we're going to come into a child's pose. All right. Coming down on your knees and then bring your head to the ground. Feel free to put a cushion underneath the head if you wish. And let your arms hang down by the sides. All right. I'll just settle here for a moment. And I might as well tell you what's happening next. So by the way, if you are low in spoons today, if you feel like what we've done so far is enough for you today, then by all means feel free to rest here in this pose. It's also doing some good work on your muscular system, I promise. But if you are having enough spoons today and you would like to do a little bit more, we're going to do a couple of plank variations. Not full plank, don't worry. Not full plank, but we're going to do some sweeps and some nice things. Okay, so if you'd like to join me for that, I'm going to gently raise up onto hands and knees. All right. So on hands and knees, and we're going to do a very gentle plank. So if you have it in you, you can, from this position, just lift your knees up off the ground a little bit and do a little bent knee plank like that. Or an option, which is a bit gentler, is to move your knees a little further apart and then cross over your ankles and to come into a plank like this. Okay, so whichever option you'd like. It's going to stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Lovely. And then we're going to extend the left leg away. Straighten the left leg. We're going to come in for one crunch. So bring bend the knee and the knee comes towards your right armpit for one crunch. One, hold that. 3, 2, 1, and then put back down. And we'll do the other side. Straighten the right leg. Lovely. I actually really enjoy this stretch. Really nice to stretch out here. And then we'll bring the knee in towards the left armpit. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come back. All right. Okay, so from here, we're going to plant the right hand more in the middle, and we're going to stretch out the left foot behind. We're coming to a side plank with knee bent. Okay, so to steady yourself here, your hand can be on hip. And if you feel okay, you can lift your hand up into the air. Lovely. You can look up towards your hand if you wish. Nice half side plank. And then we can sweep over. So emanating our crescent pose from earlier. This lovely half circle pose. If you want to challenge your balance, you can look towards your hand or up towards the ceiling. Lovely stretch of the whole side of the body. That's great. Okay, and then coming back down, and let's all come back into child's pose for a little rest. So noticing how quick your breathing is, how quick your heart rate feels. And if you need to, you can take a couple of steadier breaths, slower breaths. See if you can ease the body's response a little. Completely rest here, just let everything go. Flopping like a rag doll into the ground. That's good. A few more breaths here. Okay, we'll raise back up and we'll do our other side, the side plank. Spin around so you can see me. But basically, we are going to put the left hand in the center this time, straighten the right foot. Feels like that a bit. And then see if you can open out to the side. Your hand and knee will be planted, and then you can lift your hand up into the ceiling. Nice. Half side plank. Lovely. And then you can sweep your arm overhead. Oh, I love it. Enjoy that freedom, a sense of flight in this half moon pose. To me, this reminds me of the wild thing pose, which is like my ultimate favorite. But obviously, this is a lot easier, less tasking on the body than wild fingers. But I promise the feeling, the sensation is very similar to me. Feel that lovely stretch all down the side of your right side of your body. Lovely. Okay, and gently release. All right, and we can come back down to the floor and we'll do some windscreen wiper legs. That's good. We're basically done. Doing great. Hug the knees into the chest. Thank your body. Love your body. Thank your body for everything you do. Okay. So option 1 is to extend your leg here and stay in Savasana. But option 2 is to come up to a blank piece of wall, come to the side, and we're going to go into legs up the wall pose for our relaxation practice today. Okay, so shimmy up to the side of the wall if you're doing that, and then let your torso go down to the ground. You're going to lift the feet up onto the wall, and then you can shimmy around so that, and you can bring your tailbone so it's basically coming towards the wall. It's very close. Obviously, you can back off a bit too if it feels like too much for your hamstring. So don't want to overdo it. See if you can come to a point of stillness. Make sure that your heels are connecting with the wall. If you're using the side of a bed or a side of a sofa, make sure you bend your knees so that you're completely resting, so that your weight is being taken on the thing you're reclining onto. And we'll just open the palms up and settle in. Feeling all the points of contact with the ground, back of the head, shoulder blades, back of the arms, back of the hands, all the way down your back, pelvis, your heels against the wall. Notice if you're holding on to see if you can release that even 5% more relaxed as we settle into relaxation for today. You've done a great job. I've been gently building through this course, building up the amount of challenge, and today is obviously the most challenging, and you've done really well to get through it. And if you missed a piece this time, then of course you can replay the recording anytime you need, and you can practice with it. Just focusing on the breath again, rising, the falling, the belly. Breathe in through your nose and let out a sigh through the mouth. That's good. That's good. And as you stay still here, just begin to relax. If any thoughts pass in your mind, drifting through your mind like clouds across the sky, just notice them and let them go. Visualize a blue, beautiful blue sky overhead and wonderful summer's day. You see white, fluffy clouds going across the sky with the breeze. And like those clouds, so let's allow your thoughts to just pass on by. That's all they really are. Just shapes coming and going through your mind. You're not engaging with them. Allow them to pass on by as you begin to drift down, drifting down, deeper down into full relaxation. Deeper down. Nothing to do in this moment but rest. As your mind begins to let go, your conscious mind can just let go. Your body can relax too. Any tension you hold in your body, maybe in your upper body, allowing that tension to drain away. Allow any tension from your body to drain away like water going down a plug hole, just draining down away from your body. You're so relaxed now, feeling each muscle loosen, relax. The tension drains away. Now you've let your body begin to relax and the tension is draining from your body. I would like you to imagine being on a beautiful sandy beach. It can be a beach you've been to before, it can be one completely from your imagination. See if you can visualize the sandy beach with beautiful radiant blue sky, crystal clear waters, and soft yellow sand. You feel the sensation of that yellow sand underneath you. It's lovely and warm from the sun. It's so soft. Feeling that sensation. You hear the sound of the sea as it rolls in and rolls out. See if you can imagine with your breathing, as you breathe in, the sea rolls in, like you're sucking it up. And as you exhale, the sea rolls gently out. It's rolling in and out in time with your slow breathing. That's good. You become aware of the sound of birds, seagulls perhaps, as the tide rolls in the beach. White surf unfurling up the beach with your in-breath and out again with your exhale. Aware of that gentle, calming rhythm, gentle rhythm of the tide as it surges in and withdraws away. Feel the sensation of the sun on your skin. It's lovely, relaxing, soothing warmth. All of your skin across your whole body. So soothing and relaxing. No one here. Nothing to do. Just relax and fully rest. You feel the rays of the sun. You feel it's all goes sinking through the pores of your skin, the vitamin D and all the energy and strength and vitality from the sun coming in. It's lovely to soak it all in. As your conscious mind slips away, drifts away somewhere else, your subconscious mind is taking over now. It's going to do the work for you. And just notice if there's any words of wisdom coming from your subconscious, any support, any guidance. Just gently listen. Listen to the wisdom within. Aware of that sun. The sun is slowly lowering in the sky. As it slowly comes down towards the horizon line across the sea, you see amazing colours, radiant colours of a sunset, pinks, reds, oranges, lovely ball of fire, fiery sun slowly sinking in the sky, making its way down, down towards the horizon, merging with the blue horizon of the water. Hard blue line of the horizon where the sky and sea meet, the sun touching it now and then slipping down, slowly, slowly down below the horizon, taking you deeper and deeper into total relaxation for body and mind, slipping deep, deep down into true rest. Enjoying this sensation of total relaxation and noticing how easy this procedure has been and how you can return back to this deep relaxation anytime you need. Keep focusing on the sea drawing in with each in breath and away with every out breath, like you yourself are in control of the whole ocean. Embody that power within. Embody the strength, the vitality, honor, power of yourself. And slowly let that imagery fade away. Starts returning back to the present. Maybe moving your fingers, tips, moving your toes, rolling your ankles gently, your wrists. Taking a deep stretch overhead. And slowly walk your feet away from the wall and bend your knees, hugging your knees into the chest. You can let yourself fall gently over to the side, onto your side body. This deep knee bend. Take a couple of deep, nourishing breaths in that fetal position. Every breath we take is a new start. Coming back, starting anew. When you're ready, you can slowly start to push yourself up into seated position. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Just think how your body feels now, how your mind feels. Your hands together in front of your heart space. I want to say thank you so much for attending this series. I am so grateful and truly honored to have your presence and participation. And I hope to see you for the next course starting soon. And bend your head towards your heart space, center of wisdom. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. And I'll just say that the next week's class is an open access class, yoga for the immune system, which is obviously quite important right now at this time of year. And there's a week pause, and then the following week, I think it's the 5th of October, we're going to be starting our next block of classes, which is yoga for the subtle body, energy body, the chakras. And so we're working with that as the focus, because this course has been focusing on the physical body through systems, and next will be through the different chakras and elements of the subtle energy body. And if that means nothing to you right now, don't worry. It doesn't really matter if you have no understanding or knowledge of it at all. It also does not matter if you don't believe in it at all. The classes and the yoga will be very similar to this course, very restorative and healing. I hope to see you there. Okay.